There's many men that have went to court over the years because they had a little feeling in the back of their mind that a child that they've been raising was not theirs. Case in point, the video we want to review here. Let's check that out.
Fear women
when
at
it
all
comes
costs.
to 4-year-old Paris Morris, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Morris, you are not the father.
Imagine hearing that. You love this little girl, precious little girl, and you hear you're not the father. That rips your heart apart, especially you love the baby. These women out here, fellas, some of them are no earthly good. They'll lay down with you and all kind of other men. These women run through 10 men in a day and you wouldn't even know because they lie very well. They lie very, very well. But let's continue.
Well, you were correct there. You are not Paris's biological father. Miss Thorpe, you don't look surprised. The next result is for London. In the case of Morris versus Thorpe, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Morris, you are not the father. Miss Thorpe.
I mean, look at her. Look at her, y'all. Just look at her. You know how many men have been dealing with these issues? You see, they will have to change the law, man. The only way you prevent this from happening with men is you're going to have to do mandatory DNA testing at birth before the father can sign the birth certificate. But let's continue.
Somewhere inside of you, you knew this was a very real possibility. I can see your reaction. Who is their father?
The other guy I was talking to.
The other guy she was talking to while she was with you. These females out here, these modern women, don't know how to be faithful at all. They don't know, fellas. They just don't know. Fellas, don't engage in any kind of behavior with these women in the bedroom where you know that what you're doing and know it can get them pregnant and you won't be in these positions. At the same time, fellas, if you need to get a DNA test, don't sign a birth certificate unless you get a DNA test. Say, look, I just want to be sure. Hey, if everything is all good, it's no problem, right? So get a DNA test. That should be a mandatory law that the dad has to take a DNA test to make sure that's his child before he signed a birth certificate. Why is that? Because it won't slow down the process when it comes to even child support. Because some men could delay the process by saying, well, I want a DNA test because I don't think the kid is mine. Well, if the kid was established in the hospital as being theirs, then they can say it's not my child, right? But these women don't want that option. They don't want it because they know, a lot of them know the dirt they're doing, and they got men taking care of children that's not their own. You got actual husbands out here that's taking care of children that this woman went laid up with somebody with. And it's worse in the law with husbands because the child is presumed yours because you're married. And she went laid up with some other man when he was at work, or she went laid up with some other man on girls' night or whatever. Understand? And he taking care of a child that's not even his. But fellas, yeah, you got to get a DNA test with these modern women. If you're going to fool with them here in America, get a DNA test because you don't want to get attachment to that child. And then now you're told that's not your child. And now you have to go through that process. That mess would be very, very hard. Well, let me know what y'all think about this. And some of you brothers, have you dealt with some of this before in court? Let me know.